Hello. Hey, Jackson, how are you?
Hello.
How are you? How's it going?
Good.
Excellent. Thank you for jumping in and allocating a little bit of your time and scheduling the call.
Yes, I know you mentioned a while ago. I just started a new class, so I,
Hmm.
I tried all my homework the other day and started a new class. And before I get down on the first week's homework, I decided to do some other work, which included that's a little bright. I don't know if I can adjust so there's not so much light. That's
Hmm.
terrible. I guess there's going to be a great light over there. Hold on, I can fix it. But yeah.
So
I
tell me how's
decided
everything?
that and make the appointment. Uh, I had forgot the holding thing. Well, I guess I can't fix it because I don't know where the screw is for it. Hello. Yeah. So I saw my name on the website where people can use my name for the sales. Very nice.
Yeah,
I decided to
for
fill it
sure.
out
Hmm.
after I talked to a few people trying to get some clients.
Yeah, absolutely,
I have
Jackson. So,
two
and
possible leads right now. They're on the website to use my name. One of them is
oh,
my girlfriend. She said she wants to use it for real estate,
oh,
and then
cool, cool.
another person that added me on WhatsApp. Her name's uh Ghetto Barbie. She's a social media celebrity.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. That is amazing, Jackson. Holy smokes. And they all, yeah, I mean, essentially, this is very good stuff. It sounds like you've
Yeah.
been busy 100%. So,
Oh yeah, I told everybody I like sponsored for it. I make stuff on YouTube and I talk about Freedom Fusion systems and I have my name on the website. And if they want to buy some stuff, create a discovery phone call to use
yeah,
my name to get a coupon discount and for me to get paid. So that'd
a-
be very, very
absolutely.
happy.
Absolutely. It sounds like you're on a right track, Jackson, for sure. And I'm trying to get more people to onboarded another person who is basically into AI and automation. So,
Awesome, nice.
so he's going to be, I'm trying to get him up to speed. So what I'm getting him to do is to like rebuild a website,
Ooh,
one of those study guide sites. And so this way it's all optimized, AI automated, and um, so this way he can also run those workshops, kind of teaching people how to do AI, kind of that kind of stuff. So I only had a meeting with him yesterday, so that
and
that
my
went
my
well.
school is all talking about correct formats when typing out articles and homework assignments and letters. And they're also talking about introduction into the video game world, how video games got started. So
Hmm.
it's like a big introduction still, but they have a lot of promising, and I'm excited for my move down to Florida. I
When
put
are
a lot
you, when
of
are
it.
you, Jackson, when are you going to Florida? The,
August, at the end of August, they want me there a few weeks before school starts.
oh
And
wow, this
I
is,
just recently realized that I have like 15 months of online schooling
hmm.
and I have 2.5 years of on campus. So I'll be doing on campus and online schooling at the same time.
Wow, wow, that is insane. Wow. Do you
Very
have like,
busy.
is it only game theory and something like related to mathematics as well? I think those are the courses that,
I think there
uh,
is a math class, but I'm taking a lot of English right now, and there's also video game courses that they include in their bachelor's degree for game business and esports science.
yeah,
And
definitely.
very
That,
happy about the homework. I'm a little nervous because I had an 85 before I turned in all the homework assignments for this week. I'm hoping
mhm.
I get A's and it goes up to a 90, but I'm uncertain. I could get my first B.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it even if you get your first B.
Well, it was
Um,
introduction into video games, and it was very depressing because it was
mhm,
they a lot about gangs and police work and fights and
mhm.
stuff. I was like, wow,
That sounds
court
interesting. I mean,
battles and trying to make sales and creating new content.
yeah, absolutely. It sounds like you're on the right track. My nephew, he's into, he actually pivoted. He started off with a game, like doing in a game thing, and well, he kind of pivoted in a different world. So, it's
Go to a different
yeah,
uh
this is
study.
kind of
Oh
my view
wow,
right now. Jackson, that's my view. So,
was that New York or is that Miami?
no, I'm in the city. Today I'm in the city. I'm doing like hybrid schedule. So today I'm in the office. I'm like twice a week in the office. This is the view.
You're doing
Check it out,
office
Freddy.
work?
Yeah. Twice a week.
Crazy.
You see, it's kind of scary. I'm about to
I've
head out to
definitely
the,
seen cities that big, but that's
yeah,
definitely really big buildings.
yeah.
I wonder what the lunch schedule looks like being in a building that high.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, like probably I'll hit the gym and then go to sauna a bit later. Always before I head out back to Connecticut, I always stop by the gym, sauna, workout. Definitely, if you get a
Town,
chance.
like the famous school town.
hmm Well, this is like Manhattan, the city, but uh, when I get out, I always try to combine physical and activity and mental activity. So remember to mix
My
it up as
school
well.
is having me do a bunch of walks. I had to create schedules in the last class, psychology of play, where I had
hmm
to set about my week and include fitness and wellness, such as eating vegetables and going for walks.
Yeah, that's the key. The key is to combine a bit of you know, combine a bit, kind of don't overdo it, sitting in a computer, always being on YouTube. Otherwise it gets, you get frustrated and it brings
Like
a toll on you.
adding
Always
League of
mix it up.
Legends practice into my routine because the school has a League of Legends team, the video game, and it's super popular. They have $1 million prizes for the tournament winners.
Mm.
I've been
Yeah,
practicing that, and I have a bunch of friends that play that game. And
that's
then
cool.
school required a Discord ad to join for GPS growth and school movement. I had to join Discord and join the school group and talk with students.
Yeah, join as
Have
many
healthy
clubs.
movement for school
Remember
promotion and for well-being.
yeah, the key is to create as many networking opportunities, Jackson, as much as possible. Remember, sometimes it's who you know versus what you know. Because now, look, you already have like a good resume. You have, like my company, you could put on your resume as well. So when people look at your credentials, they're going to be like, oh, Jackson, it was a sales rep for the company for Food Infusion, and also Jackson is, in Florida, has his degree. And
Both
the more you create
pictures.
those connections, it's going to be gazillion, like million times easier for you to break through and get that job eventually. And it may not necessarily be in gaming, Jackson. Sometimes you feel like whatever it is that you study for, that's what you need to do. But in life, a bit later, maybe you will realize that, oh, maybe it's not what I wanted. You will end up doing. Maybe it will be something else. Maybe you will like sales. Maybe you like more like AI and automation. But gaming, you always got to have a degree, some sort of a degree. And when I started out, it was mathematics, and I majored
Phone's
in
not
math.
charging.
But then I was like, screw it, I'm not doing math. And that same thing happened with my nephew. He was doing gaming, and then he was like, nah, I don't want to do gaming anymore. So now he's doing like trading. So, and he works in Best Buy. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
So
phone stopped charging.
yeah, I'd probably put in a charger. But yeah, Jackson. So if you want, yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm
So
looking
let's
for a phone
yeah. So
charger.
So let's do this. Whenever you get somebody come in, continue like doing whatever it is you're doing on YouTube, putting like streaming, talking about the, Freedom Fusion, showing this. And like when people go, just make sure when people go to, like when they visit the main site, they pick your name. And of course, well, I'm gonna retest the automation again, just to make sure that, you're getting email notification. So you're fully aware of what's happening with the person who you refer
Yeah, it worked
through
pretty
every,
nice. I filled it out and then I got the email saying that there was an appointment meeting for
yeah,
my name since I filled it out and I selected my name and I instantly got the email.
good.
And then
That's
I
good.
found
That's
the
very good.
meeting button. I was
Hmm.
like a minute late, but I clicked the buttons after I realized I was going to be late and it wasn't a phone call, it was a Zoom meeting. It only
Hmm.
took a minute to get into Zoom and load into the
Yeah,
uh
and things
load
like that. This is
Zoom meeting. I got
exactly what
lucky
it is.
because I think I
Hmm.
might even filled out a different email. I think I put in my work email for you, and then I
Hmm.
inputted my school email for the
Yeah,
Zoom
no
meeting.
worries. No worries. You were caught by the system, and so it worked pretty well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retest this. But if you wanna tell the person whoever you're referring, fill out the form, and for them to pick their name, and then this way they're gonna meet with one of the people, like one of the guys who I onboarded yesterday. He's an automation expert. They could have a conversation with him. They could get on an intro call with me, and then later on they could like get on a call with him. So this way he goes through the process of onboarding them and this whole technical kind of stuff. So this way you focus on school, you like you refer, you get that commission for referring people, letting them know about us. And but of course, you're more than welcome if one day you have time and you wanted to say, "Hey, Rome, I actually want to do more than that. I wanted to onboard people as well and facilitate the sales process a bit more." Then, of course, I'll give you more commission. Um,
I've been working a lot trying to learn the products, but I haven't really made any sales yet. But it was a lot
yeah,
of work getting into the setup that I have now, into the sponsorship where I talk about Freedom Fusion systems and try and make sales.
yeah. Remember, don't overdo it too much. Do it in the context of like playing a video game, right? Like streaming, in context of whatever it is that you're already doing. Otherwise, it may sound like too salesy. And of course, I kind of gave you some of the bots. You could use some of the bots that I showed you last time, um, and kind of don't forget
I've
to
been
use them.
meaning to work with the Threads bot. I had thought about it, but I've been
Yeah.
I've been having fun with Threads and the two accounts,
Hmm.
making
Yeah,
some fun Threads posts.
exactly.
I'm
Try
also
to
on
use
social
that.
media a
Try to
lot,
use.
and I show my YouTube and my stream
Mhm.
work, and then I type out stuff that's on my mind, and stuff that I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. Cool little
Remember.
script ideas and
Yeah.
articles and analogies.
Yeah. Just remember when you do this, don't overdo it. Just kind of use the Chrome extension and it will help you. Like if you see somebody interested in like automation or whatever, you just use the Chrome extension, just exactly as I showed it to you before. And boom, you use it and it will do the work for you. So this way you're not really having to think what to say, right? This will simplify your process. And of course, look at my other workshops like ThreadsBots Responder. That's my latest automation. If you wanted to use that, I could give it to you, but only you, Jackson,
Okay.
um, access to it because I don't want people to kind of random people to have access to. And you could try that as well. And I'll send you the link to it. It's called ThreadsBots Responder. You could use it to pretty much put in a keyword and it will respond automatically to like, it will create like 5 to 10 posts. It will respond to 5 to 10 posts automatically for you. And yeah, then when people contact you, you could be like, you could send them to the form. That's another way to
Cool.
accelerate it.
FreedomFusionSystem.com, 20% off if you use my name, Jackson, for a coupon.
Exactly, right? But don't overdo it. Do it in context of continue. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on building your kind of building the merchandise, building building your business as if you're building an actual business. And like so essentially you start making sales, and effectively you're learning the
That's
skill
super
at the same
nice.
time.
I only have 10,000 views on YouTube right now, but it's
But
increased from like since like 100 that I had before I started doing the threads and stuff with you.
yeah, but take a look at my latest workshops, because now I have insane, like I almost have 250,000 views now. I showed a new strategy. I could hook you up with another bot that will allow you to do this, Jackson.
I haven't
That
used the other
will,
bot yet,
I
but I
gotta give you,
want to. I need
I
to.
I have,
Also, I had a question about the email marketing too. 'Cause a lot of people
yeah.
say it's good for
Mhm.
getting subscribers.
Yeah, so start using like some of those bots. Use ThreadsBots quotes. It will automatically create quotes for you automatically across multiple social, across YouTube, and it will include like, and it will just be on cruise control where you
Where do I
don't even
find
have
the
to.
threads bot?
Go to my bio link, bio.link / Freedom Fusion System. You go there and you hit get now. You get this, and if you have any questions, jump into my workshop. And
What was it called again? Was it a website?
yeah, it's called bio.link / Freedom Fusion System.
Bio.link
Mm-hmm. / Freedom
or
Fusion
nice.
System. And then in there, you're going to see, in my bio link, you're going to see ThreadsBots quotes version 2.
Oh
And you're going to
wow, I didn't know more.
and you're going to see ThreadsBots responder. Get that? This way you'll no longer be that process prisoner. And this way you could respond faster to people automatically and build content, make your YouTube explode with this thing. So it will automatically create videos for you with the one push of a button.
Wait, right there it says thread stack and booster, and it's got a YouTube symbol.
Yeah, yeah. So the one you want is ThreadsBots quotes version 2 and ThreadsBots responder. You could also use mm, quotes version 1 as well. It's also fire. But click on it, you'll
I had talked to Arthur about having my own Play Store app, and
mhm.
like I have all these games I played for YouTube, and I thought it'd be cool to have a download feature on the Play Store. So I thought about like an advertisement scheme where I showed all the video games and where to buy the video games, and then I showed my product and what I did with the video games, playing the character, gathering resources, and building the house to fashion my character and play with the character
Mhm.
and then show
That's
it
an
off on YouTube
Yeah,
as
that's
real
another
estate.
way. That's another way to do the store, the app store. But yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. I like it. If especially if you combine it with like a funnel, it's a good.
Arthur had said that he knew how to make apps and stuff. It's like, well, I think it'd be cool, definitely cool to have his own. And he said he
For sure.
failed to understand what problem it was solving. The problem that it is solving is me having my own downloadable app on the Play Store, which definitely sounds cool. And it also involves advertisement for the video games that I'm going to play, where
Mm-hmm.
the next video games I'm going, and
Mm-hmm.
then doing what I want to achieve, almost like a web page. Like I could possibly even go from a web page to a Play Store app. Like I don't even know if you've done that yet. If you've gone to the app yet, like you have your own downloadable
Well,
app.
yeah, the way it works is, well, app is inside of the iPhone, but and Android. So um, if you go from a website into app, it's kind of, you definitely want to have a funnel, and then from the funnel, so this way you track people, and from that funnel directly into the app. So when they open it on your computer, on their phone, they're gonna be able to do it to get access to in multiple ways. So the way you want to do it is you want to have YouTube. You want to use those bots that I talk about, supercharge them, create like videos automatically using those bots, and uh, get people from the videos funneled into your Insta and or like your funnel directly, either or. But the idea is in every video, you want to funnel people to your funnel with like one call to action. And then from there, they can see your site, they could see all those apps mobile apps that you have on iPhone and Android, and they could click on it. They can so this way you're connecting all of the socials directly. And that's another thing. Take a look at some of my latest kind of workshops. You're going to see how I'm doing this with multiple socials. Um, go on my YouTube
You
and
have
you will
a
be
very
able
big
to,
list of stuff that you have to do.
yeah, study a little bit, go on my YouTube. You'll see right away, like the latest videos, how I'm doing this across socials and using funnels in the middle, and kind of mimic this for yourself for when you start creating those apps, game apps. Because if you have like a lot of games that you're trying to build, the main thing is like for people to know that it's not, if you're just going to edit an app store, they're not going to, not everybody is going to find them unless you kind of use some of those bots and let people know that your game exists. So you're going to pretty much reuse those strategies that I talk in workshops, like ThreadsBots quotes, ThreadsBots story, ThreadsBots responder. Um, so take a look at my bio link. You're going to be able to quickly find all the info you need, and then also whenever you refer somebody, tell them
Oh,
to.
what is that? I typed in Freedom Fusion System on YouTube in the video I made. So I did the pound Freedom Fusion System came out. Talked about this tool that my mother had given me, and I didn't really know where I could find it. And I ended up hashtagging a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you could find it my YouTube channel on the bio link. It's there. So
There you
everything.
are, Freedom Fusion System.
Mhm.
110 subscribers, 547 videos. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
You do have
and
147,000 views. Very
yeah,
nice. Very nice.
and you remember, Jackson, that I didn't have any views when you
You
first
didn't?
remember when you reached out. Remember, I told you I don't have any views, but I'll run it. I'll build it right in front of you, and then I ended up
Not.
building it. So, and I could,
Hey,
uh,
Herman.
yeah, and you could
You,
repeat the same strategy and do this for your channel as well, and just jump into my workshops when I do them.
you said the threads bots I should do.
Yeah, the ThreadsBots Responder, ThreadsBots Quotes version 1, ThreadsBots Quotes version 2. All of them, you want
Quote
to set them up.
and two. I don't see the one. Oh, there it is. It doesn't have
Mhm.
the one.
Yeah, it doesn't have the one that's.
Into the responder.
Mhm.
Okay, I have them up. I will get to them when I can. Definitely
Mhm.
gonna have to take a bathroom break after the phone call.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
probably
So
grab my
look around.
coffee
Yeah,
and
let's do this, Jackson. So look around the YouTube channel, look around those ThreadsBots, and then feel free to schedule another call. But like
okay.
schedule it like in the evening because typically I'm working until like 4 o'clock or so. But maybe like 6, 7. Typically 7 is a good time, and then we
Having
could
7 p.m.
yeah.
Chicago time. Wait, is that
Uh,
Chicago? That's not Chicago, is it?
oh yeah, it's Eastern time, my Eastern time. So I think Chicago time is what time is it now there? I think it's
3:26.
3:26. Yeah, so 6 p.m. your time. So,
It was on the
but
website. It did say Chicago time.
oh, on the website it says Chicago time.
Yeah, for me setting the appointment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I noticed that because when the Zoom
Infusion
meeting.
system. Scroll down.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean you could schedule it like tomorrow, so give yourself a little bit of time.
introduction call. America, Chicago, CDT. 30 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah, and yeah, and then
Very
we'll
nice.
continue. Well, it's in my interest to help you. So you're helping me, I'm helping you. So uh, that's how it works. But schedule a call with me again sometime, either tomorrow or on Wednesday. Give yourself a little bit of time to go through those
Okay.
workshops. And
I have to go do some bank work in
yeah,
another
y-
town here soon, and then I got to prep still for my move. I'm downsizing, and I have to pay people to move some items for me.
mhm.
I'm also waiting on funds so I can get all my stuff down there to Florida. My girlfriend already is working on the apartment, but she needs transactions from me in order to approve stuff from
Oh,
customs.
okay.
Apparently, So it's a lot of work that she's doing. She's a rich girl trying to get me down there with her,
Mm,
and she's already working on the apartment in Winter Park, Florida, and
mm,
I'm super duper excited to be able to go there. But I would have to find, since it's 10 minutes, it's a 10 minute drive to my school from where she wants to live. She
hmm.
said she's gonna have to buy a vehicle, and if she buys a vehicle, she's gonna have to drop me off at school.
Yeah, that is wild. Well, it sounds like you have it figured out. Florida move is indeed fun
She
thing.
didn't say that too. So
Uh,
hopefully it ends up with her buying a vehicle and she drives me to school.
yeah, that's for sure. Well, okay, Jackson. So let's meet a bit, like maybe on Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever you schedule, like maybe at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Chicago, and then we'll recontinue our
PM Chicago.
conversation.
Okay, that was
Yep.
a big one.
Hmm. Okay, sounds good. Yep. I'll talk to you later.
Your appointment,
Yep.
Rome Wells,
Hmm.
6 p.m. CDT,
Hmm.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Whenever you remember, just review all the other stuff. You have a bit of homework to do. So, um,
Okay, cool. I have a bunch of English homework to do as well for
yeah,
that.
that's true.
Another
Okay.
English
Mhm.
class. I haven't even taken a math class yet.
Yeah, math is fun. Math should be fun, but you could use ChatGPT for
I'm
almost any
hoping
kind
it's
of.
going to be video game math and not actual math. English
Yeah.
composition one. And I have a
Hmm.
bunch of instructors, and it's not just one teacher. It's a bunch of professionals dealing with these complicated bachelor degree university style homework, customly made. Apparently, they customly make it for each person, so everybody has different info and everybody has their own professions. So you could include your own work and make the homework really complicated for the teachers to grade. Well, and they always have a bunch of a helper or somebody else that's
Hmm.
being paid to help them, or a group of teachers to teach one class.
Yeah, they personalize it. That makes sense. That makes sense. They personalize it. So
Maybe
for
I
sure.
get one of my homework assignments. I'm gonna see what I get with this click of a button.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan, Jackson.
I got
Okay,
100.
well, we'll talk on Wednesday, and it was good talking to you, or Tuesday, whatever you schedule it. So, and yeah,
100.
we'll continue that conversation. Thank you, Jackson. Yep, take care.
Yeah, hey, have a good one.
Yep, bye.
Bye.